The East African Business Council is calling for more harmonization of response to the COVID-19 pandemic by member states of the East African community. The council argues that starkly varied charges of testing for COVID-19 are undermining integration and cross-border business and creating a new non-tariff barrier. Long queues at the border points created by requirements around COVID-19 testing before entry into neighboring countries have stood out as a key challenge to regional trade since March 2020 following the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Even suggested was we needed a very harmonized response to COVID, both in testing, both in application of different ways. But again, we saw different rates, particularly for testing COVID in different partner states. And that is likely to bring uneven situations when you come to ease of doing business. Because if you find Tanzania and Burundi charging $100 US dollars, Rwanda charging about 50, some cases to $10 for rapid testing and 50 for PCR. Kenya varying again, and Uganda $50 for trucks, sometimes 30. That tells you cost of doing business will be high in some partner states than others. And that means that the region will not be competitive.
People are looking local. And especially when you see things like this pandemic happening and you realize that your long supply chains, primarily to China, can no longer continue to be the norm of the day. You have to make your own stuff locally or at least regionally.